Welcome to HFL. Oh my god. Welcome to HFFL Network. Today's a rematch for an Elite 8 matchup. Originally, the Vikings won this game 52-40, but due to some illegal players and bogus calls, no calls because there's no referee, this game is being redone. Winner to the Final Four. Yeah, sorry to see how this plays out. Hoping for a good one. Most of the players are going to be returning. Looks like some players will be missing, and I'm gonna have to oh my god, I just have to change the scoreboard, and we will be on our way. Very exciting matchup, and I'll be back with you in one moment. Should be good. Alright, the game is being leagued, so again, we are gonna be taking a moment to get teleported there, and we will be ready to start. The first time it took about 25 minutes till kickoff. Hopefully this doesn't take as long, but be with you in one moment. Alright, looks like someone on the Dolphins decided to choose the 49ers jerseys, so they'll be rocking those for the game. Here we go. Hopefully, let's see. But again, Dolphins are wearing the red 49ers jerseys, unfortunately. Believe that is the right score. Hopefully. But we'll see how it goes. Again, seems like a shortage of players. Seems like Joey is going to be QBing this game. We'll just have to see if that remains the same. So wonder how Minnesota is going to handle this game without Caden, who led them to victory last time. Some more discussion, so hopefully this won't take 25 minutes like the first game that was played, but you never know. Have to wait and see. Seems like a 7v7. Vikings looking to get one more player in the field, it looks like. Dolphins may be forcing. Alright, looks like Vikings have all their players on the field. Again, if you're just joining us, the Dolphins, for some reason, took the San Francisco jerseys. So they're just going to be wearing those for the remainder of the game. But it will be a 8v7. Dolphins forcing. Joey, I believe, is your QB unless... Yep. So Vikings were able to win the first game with Caden at QB. They also had an illegal wide receiver tree who appears not to be here. Smirk, another illegal wide receiver, is able to play now. It appears. Oh, never mind. We'll just have to wait and see. If this game starts, that is. It appears we are finally ready to start the game. Finally, one more time. The Dolphins are wearing the red San Francisco jerseys for some reason. Vikings in the normal ones. And remember game 1, Vikings won, but it had to be redone because of some illegal wide receivers. Finally, it looks like we're ready to begin. We'll have to see who's at QB. Looks like it might be Stumble. Did I get that right? Okay, no, it's an 8v8, no force. Well, it just looked like another Vikings player just got benched, so yay. Okay, it looked like finally we're ready to start the game. Vikings start with the ball from the 20. Here we go. Well, say the QB. These two teams love their short routes, and he's going to find his man. It's exotic. He's going to turn it upfield to the 50, to the 40, 35, has blockers. He's going to be jumps and tackled for a gain of 50 at the 30. Risky throw by the QB, which is... Let's see who that is. Looks like Noah, or... that's maybe a short pass, caught. But Noah is... Joey. So Joey at QB. Joey had a risky throw there, his first throw, but he was just able to fit it in. Exotic makes a great catch. And after that short route, that was a 2nd and 2 now. Joey looking, throwing, left corner. That is caught, touchdown with a reel. Threw it into coverage, and his receiver is just able to reel it back in. It's stumble. Those are just great throw, just out of reach of the DB. And Stumble with a great catch. Puts the Vikings on the board. The kick now with the new kicking system. He's going to drill it right down the middle. And just like that, the Vikings are up 1-0. A 7-0. Okay, can't hear me. Can't hear me. Oh. Can you hear me now? Sure, that's going to be intercepted. And just like that, the Vikings get the ball right at the red zone already. It's nutty. Short pass, which... who's ever QB? Really? Yeah. Peaks giver is QB. Don't know who that is, but this team really just relies on the short routes. Now Joey's going to drop back. Throwing wide open left side. Is going to be able to reelable? No. He was wide open. Nobody on him. He did not need to throw that sideline. And the receiver is just not able to reel it. Joey rolling right. Throwing. Has another man. It's Stumble again. Overthrows him. Joey looking. 3rd and 15. So you got to convert here. Field goal is optional. As a man deep down the middle. That is going to be caught. Touchdown. Vikings already up 13-0. It's a lens. Just great throw by Joey. And it's 13-0. And now 14. Also happening right now, it's not being broadcasted, but a other Elite 8 matchup between the Cowboys and Browns. As of halftime, the score is 21-14. We'll have to check in later. That game should be wrapping up pretty soon. Now Dolphins going to throw another. That's going to be a toss 2v2 middle. That's intercepted. And it's another bad throw by this QB from the Dolphins. It's going to be Joey intercepting it from his counterpart. J-God was probably not be able to make it. J-God, Dolphins' former QB. I guess was not able to make it tonight, and let's see if that really hurts the Dolphins. Now Joey back out there, 1st and 15. Looking, has a man deep down the right side. It's going to be a low. It's going to be a 2v1 toss and be swatted away. Smart play. 2nd down. Joey rolling right as a blocker. Looking. Throwing left side. That's going to be in the coverage a little bit low and just caught. Oh, man. Just barely got it over the DB's head. Maybe a little bit late from the DB. And it's now 1st and 15. Dolphins already at the 40. A little bit of lag. Joey looking. Dropping back to zone 25. Now it's zone 20. Joey's got to throw it away, and he's going to sack. A big sack of 51 yards. Sacked by Diagla. Check who that is. It was sacked by Guy. Joey looking over the middle into coverage. That's going to be caught. Receiver has a long way to go. Just got to get as much as he can. He gets 35 back there. And it'll be 3rd and 31. Smart just wanted to get as many yards as possible there after Guy's big sack. Joey looking. Got to get at least into field goal range. Looking. He's going to be throwing from his own end zone now. Into toss. It's going to be tossed left side. Let's see what's going to happen. It's caught. Touchdown. Dolphins missed the swat, and the Vikings are up 20-0 here in the first. Lenz with his 2nd touchdown of the game. Just tried to force something. It was like a 4v3, 3v3, and Lenz just comes down with it. Like Dolphins, I'm not sure any of them even swatted. They're just going for the interception. It's now 20-0. Extra point now, and he is going to just get it in there. Futuro. Now it's 21-0. Well, Zay now at QB, following poor decisions by the other QB. And it's going to be to his right, and wide receiver misses it, 2nd down. Dolphin QBs still looking for their first completion. Zay looking, throwing this short. There's Hondro. Hondro's going to turn it up and get 10, 3rd and 5. Yeah, J-God, there really are. You performed great a few days ago, but now Dolphins QB game might be a little bit tough, and that's going to be dropped by receiver, maybe a little bit high, hard to judge. And Dolphins pretty much have to go for it here in 4th and 5. It would suck if they don't get it here. Zay looking. He's got a man open in the middle. Let's see if he goes there. He won't. Looking. Just going to toss it's a 1v1. That's going to be caught by, it looked like Hondro. Not sure if it was. But here catches it anyway. Yeah, it was Hondro. DB misses the interception, and we 1st down for the Dolphins. Their first of the game. Now Zay looking deep down the field. He's got a man. Will he find him? No. Just out of reach. 2nd down. Good effort there by Zay. Trying to take a chance. Just looking. Going to dump it off to Hondro again. Hondro turning up field. Tackled by Exotic for a gain of 6. 3rd and 9. Need to get at least 2 more yards to be able to go for it on 4th down. See, Zay jumps away from the sack, has Hondro open again. Let's see if he goes there. He will. Hondro's got to dive and get the 1st down. Zay, rolling right. Got a 1-on-1 with the DB. It's Ultimo. Now not Jay God. He's going to be throwing right side, Zay, and it'll be out of bounds. 2nd and 15. This feels like a must score from the Dolphins here. 2nd and 15. He's got a man. Throwing short, and Hondro jumps over the ball, panicking on Exotic's coverage. Hondro just panicking, jumps over it, 3rd and 15. Gotta get something here. Zay throwing, has a man in that's gonna be magged by receiver. He's gonna turn it upfield, diving touchdown. And Dolphins, it's Taco. Magged the slant, it looked like, and got blocks upfield, able for the touchdown. Yep, just trying to force it. Taco was going the other way. So he just put it there in the breadbasket for him. And the Dolphins get on the board. Smirk with the extra point. And he is going to miss it wide left. Saying this new kicking system is going to give these kickers trouble. The Vikings kicker has had no trouble, but as we see, Smirk misses one there. And the lead is currently 15. That's going to be a short pass. Diving is going to be short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1. Joey looking down the field. He's got a man. Is he going to be able to reel it? No. Makes the catch, but just can't get it in bounds. Now 3rd and 1. Joey just looking for a little bit. Just needs 1 yard. He's going to have a man open in the middle. That is going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins get a much-needed turnover here. It's Taco who just scored the touchdown. Played it perfectly, covering 2 guys in the backfield. Receiver might have missed it just by a tad. And now, Zay's going to be going back out there. Try and get his team closer. Zay looking. Now he's going to just try and just force it. He's only get 2 yards there. Better than losing yards, though. 2nd and 13. Now he's going to be throwing in the middle. That's going to be right into the DB's hands and picked off. It's Joey again. Just overthrown by Zay. Did not have to do that. Had a man. Just overthrows him by a ton. Maybe didn't realize he was slanting. And Joey just right there in the backfield. And after throwing an interception, he gets the ball right back for his team. Other news of Elite 8 matchups. Oh, that's going to be swatted away at the line. But we had a Chiefs-Raiders game that was supposed to happen, but it did not happen due to the Raiders disbanding. So the Chiefs really just got a forced win. And that's going to be caught at the sideline. He's going to turn it upfield. Gain of 30. But yeah, so Chiefs automatically get in. I'll announce the Browns-Cowboys score whenever that's done. But now, 1st and 15 for Joey. He's going to toss. That's going to be do the goalpost. It's good, but it's an incompletion. 2nd down. Joey rolling left. Looking. Doing sideline again for his receiver, and he must make another great catch. He's going to turn it upfield, and he's going to get tackled inside the red zone for a gain of 44. Fakes throw at the line. Joey looking. Getting pressure, and he's going to be sacked again. It looks like it might have been Guy again. No, it wasn't. New guy. V Funds with the sack. And 2nd and goal from the 30. Now is the man open in the middle. He's going to overthrow him, and DB can't come down with it. So 3rd and goal from the 35. It's like new QB now. Don't know what this is. Joey maybe just asking for a toss. Just want to get in the field goal range. He's going to force left side, and it's going to be swatted away. 4th and goal. He's going to try a very long field goal. You can hit farther field goals now, and it's going to be blocked. Looked like it was going to be good from the line, but it's going to be blocked. And Zay gets the ball back. Hondro just sitting at the line there. Zay dropping way back. Looking. Has a man short right, and that's going to be wide open. He jumps over the ball again. Man, he left wide open. You can't make that mistake. That's like the 2nd or 3rd he's jumped over this game. Just kind of lock in. Zay looking. Got to recover from that. Has a man open, but he's going to throw the short. Exotic plays it well. And a man open right side. Looking for Taco and just underthrows him. If you look right side here, he's going to have a man cut back. I'm wide open. But he has 2 men open, also on the left side. But he's just going to underthrow it. An Exotic right there. Plays it perfectly. Vikings get the ball back. Joey going to stay at QB, it looks like. Looking. Throwing deep down the field. He's got a man. It's going to be catchable. It is not. Exotic may have had a chance. Looked like he did, but he can't come down with it. 2nd and 15. Maybe a little bit high, but still got to at least Gotta catch that. Now he's gonna throw right corner again. Can he find his receiver now? No, he overthrows him. 3rd and 15. 3rd and 15. Joey, dropping back, looking, has a man open center. She's not gonna throw it. Dropping way back now. Now just tossing into 2v1, and this one is gonna be caught, touchdown. Who was it? Might have been Lenz again, was it? It was Lenz with his 3rd touchdown on his 6th catch of the game. 2v1, smart. DB just tried to force, but may have got jammed and stuck behind the receivers. Extra point now. It's going to be drilled. It's 28-6 with about just under 2 minutes left to play here in the second. Maybe be smart with the ball for the Dolphins because they do get the ball back at the beginning of half. But he's got to get something. He's gonna toss down the field. It's a 2v1. It's gonna be a little bit low, and it's gonna be caught by the receiver. Can he get tackled? He's gonna get the 15. Just trying to force something and gets it inside the 10 for a gain of 71. Brutal mistake by whoever this guy is. I don't know who this. It's not saying anymore, so we have to see who that is. But just toss a 2v1. Now he's going to throw Hondro. Hondro's diving. What in the world was that? Dove backwards. Looked like he deflected off of the DB instead of just running it in right side. Like, he had the whole right line open. Didn't realize the DB dives over him, bounces off of him, and gets the touchdown. 28-12. I have to see who this new QB is after this. Maybe it is still Zay. I don't know. But they're going to go for 2, try to make it a 14-point game. It's currently 16. He's looking. Trying to get something left side, left corner. He's going to throw over the middle. It's intercepted. And wide receiver had a chance. Maybe a little bit high for him. Hard to judge that one. And stumble with the interception. I'll have to see who the new QB is right now. No, I think it is still Zay. Just changing his jersey up a little bit. Alright. Joey now back with the ball. Up 16. Want to get at least one more score before the end of the half. He's going to find Ultima diving, 11-yard gain. Maybe want to milk some clock here since we're under 1 minute to ensure that the Dolphins do not get the ball back to end the half. He's going to run it, hit stick. He's going to get a gain of 6. That should be a flag. Cannot use game passes such as truck and hit stick in the playoff games. And that's going to drop him back. For 2nd down. And so it's short left. Gain of 9. Should be 3rd down right now. Yep. 3rd and 16. Due to the truck flag. You even need the truck to get the 1st down, but did anyway. Looks like a new QB back out there. Don't know who this is. Just go over the middle. DB just gonna have wide open, easy play for him. And what to see who this new QB is. It is Spades. It's the Tiddler with the interception. And now the Dolphins have a chance to score and get the ball back at the beginning of the second half. So I'd be really wise here for Zay. Yeah, it is Zay. Okay. Zay looking. Right side. And it's going to be dropped. Zay dropping back. Going left. Going to run it. And jumps over the DB and goes out of bounds. Gain of 6. Maybe a few more yards to get in field goal range. But I doubt he's going to be looking for a field goal here. Looking all for the touchdown. Has a man open the middle. Looking. May just toss something up here. He will. Find a man open the middle. And it's incomplete by the intended for the Diddler. And then surprisingly, they're going for it here. Probably just going to toss it up to end the half. Vikings should just swat this away. Let's say, going to just use all the clock. No, he's going to throw short. It's going to be caught by Hondro. They shouldn't tackle him. They won't tackle him. And that's going to be the end of the half. Smart play by Exotic. And the other DB there deciding to let the clock run out. instead of letting the Dolphins get a timeout and potential touchdown or field goal attempts. So right now, it's the Vikings leading 20-12. They began leading 21-0. And Dolphins have tried to mount a comeback, but just the momentum just hasn't really been there. So, I mean, they're going to get the ball back to start the half, but we'll have to see how that plays out. And I can't imagine you have Spades at QB again after that last play. He threw the interception and gave the Dolphins a chance. But Zayd's going to be going back out there. Looks like Dolphins are waiting for some players to get back. Gonna have to hike it. Looks like they're missing one. Gonna have to hike it though. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. It's like 2 blockers here. Looking. Going short to Hondro. I know Hondro blocked at the line there. And kind of dropped back. Probably should have been a flag on Hondro for going to receive after blocking. So he didn't really stay at the whole line, but he gets the first down regardless. Now Zay dropping back to his own end zone. Looking. Throwing left side. Has a man. And it will be dropped by Paul. Great throw by Zay. But it's incomplete. Dolphins have just dropped so many passes here. And it just really hurt him. Zay looking. He's got a man in the middle. Let's see if he throws there. He will. But it might be a little bit underthrown. Toss into coverage. Intercepted by Joey again. It's his 3rd interception of the game. Just looking for the man in the middle. But just too far away to get there in time before the DBs arrived. And now Joey with 3 interceptions. A great job at QBing this game. Putting up an MVP game to try and send his team to the Final Four. In place of Caden, who dominated in the first game before the redo. But Joey's back out there. Has a man open left side. He's wide open. And he'll be caught. He's not going to dive in. He's going to fake the knee. And taunting probably cost them the touchdown there. Probably could have just dove in there at the end. But knees and taunts. So if the Vikings don't score here, it'll hurt him a lot. And fake the run. Has a man open right side. Picked off. What a play by the DB. Had him in right corner. He was just going to fade it lightly. And Quinn plays it perfectly. And the Dolphins get the ball back. When the Vikings had a chance of a touchdown in the previous play. Taunting caused them to just have the ball at the 1. Drew the play perfectly. And that short pass incomplete. But Quinn with a great play to deny the touchdown. And give his team an opportunity to get back in this game after that earlier mistake. Triple rushing. And just doesn't have the time with these receivers just running streaks. Looks like they're missing a player that was on the bench. Didn't come back from halftime. So he's getting triple rush basically. Just got to throw it. Has Hondro over the middle. Hondro's going to dive and get the first down. That's why you can't be triple rushing. Especially, I mean, they have only 7 players, but just someone's going to end up being open. Hondro open again. Zay looking. We'll find Hondro. It's going to be caught. He'll dive and get the first down again. Hondro having a great game at receiver. 9 catches on 9 targets. 1 touchdown, 108 yards. Zay back out there. Hondro open again. Covered by Exotic. So he's going to get away. Looking. Has him in right side. We'll throw it. So he's just going to run. I think he ran. And now he's going to throw right side. Wide open receiver. And the receiver is going to catch it. Finally, he gets that right side come back to work. And it's 1st and 15 from the 31. Zay dropping back right. Looking. Fumbles. And it's going to be recovered by the blocker, Bobo. Oh man, there's a hit stick flag. There should be a flag. Should be a flag. I don't know, dude. Hit stick. Hit stick. Yep. Yep. I called the flag on Minnesota. Yep. Hit stick at the end there. Game passes are banned. It should be an automatic first down. I'm not sure. But yeah, no, there's gonna be. It was no, shouldn't be. Just gets 10 yards there. He hit stick at the end there. But Zay, 2nd and 13 now. Gonna get sacked again. He was fumbled. His, it looks like guy saved him. Instead of, I don't know why the DB or the rusher didn't jump on the ball. But no, 3rd and 25. Oh, it looks like J God is here for the for the Dolphins. No, he just left. But 3rd and 25. Zay looking own end zone. Just gonna toss it up. It's gonna be short of the end zone. And let's see if they swat it away. No, it's caught. Oh man, dude, the Dolphins are just getting this. Once they toss it up, they're just coming down with it. I mean, they can't catch anything else besides tosses. Like, even if it's wide open, but that's okay. He's going to get sacked again. 3rd sack of this drive. Second and goal. Say. Taking their time, telling what's happening. Okay, looks like the Dolphins have 8 players now, so that's good. Looks like J God is going to be maybe coming back at QB here in place of Zay. So J God had a great game. And they've had to take a delay of game because they have 9 men on the field. Now they have 8 men. Okay. So looks like J God is going to be QBing. Had a great game before in the redo. He's going to have a short right caught. And that'll be jumping for some reason. 3rd down. But you'll see the impact that J God has on this game. Shown here. Looking. J God gets sacked. And this 4th sack of the drive. They're going to go for the field goal. They're going to go for actually, they're going to go for it. They can't for some reason. So, oh well. He missed the kick and... Oh man, I don't know what happened there. They wanted to go for it. And, yep, I don't know what's happening, but they're going to run it and just get as many yards as possible. The kicker, for some reason, kicked the ball instead of waiting it out for his team to set up to go for it. And he misses the kick anyways. So, big mistake there from the kicker of the Dolphins. And now Joey back out there. Within the final quarter, has a man open left side, and that'll be caught. Touchdown. So it's nutty, but the miscue from the Dolphins of wanting to go for it, and then the kicker kicking instead and missing it, and blown coverage leads to a touchdown for the Vikings. Now they're up 22. Their kicker, I believe, can kick the ball. And he does make the kick. So maybe the Dolphins kicker could learn a few things from him. So it's a 23-point game now. Jay got back out there for his first actual drive. And just guys not giving the best blocks, letting these rushers get through. It's a 1v1 and a little bit low and picked off. It's Joey with his 4th interception of the game. Just playing so great in the backfield. This one may be a little bit low from J-God. Receiver kind of missed it, though. Very catchable ball, and J-God continues his rampage in the backfield at safety. First and 15. 7v6. Looks like there's going to be a force now. Vikings only have 6 players. So maybe the Dolphins can use this to their advantage. Believe. I don't know. Looks like they're missing some just players rejoining. Joey has a lot of time though, and I don't know if this should be milking or not because he's just taking so much time off the clock. So much time. Yep. And there's the flag for milking. Yep. Just took so much time there. And there's just a clear. Joey just trying to play it off, but it's just a clear milking call there. Don't know what's happening, but should. Looks like players are trying to rejoin. The Dolphins currently have 8 players in the field, where the Vikings only have 5. So we'll take a minute to get things in order. Don't want the Vikings to have to forfeit just because other players left, because they've just been playing great. The ref getting anxious. And we do have a final while we're here. The Browns had a comeback against the Cowboys and beat them 30-27. So Complexity and his team get upsetted by the Browns. That's a huge upset. Even though the Browns were the higher seed, just like Cowboys were having almost basically a better season almost. Like most of their wins just coming off forced losses. Yeah, most of their losses were just forced. Complexity is just putting great with Comich and Ate the World at receiver. Has some of the best top 3 wide receivers in the league on the Cowboys, and a heavy hitter to go. The favorites may be the Chiefs, who got the force win because of the Raiders disbanding. So this was the final game. We'll have the final 4 matchups after the game. Believe it should be though Chiefs and Cowboys, and then winner of this will play the Steelers probably, it looks like. But we have to wait and see how that plays out. But here we are back in the game. 4 minutes to play. Joey with the ball. First and 25. He's going to get sacked in his own end zone. The safety. And that's a big play by Guy. After the milking call, it drops him back 10 yards. Throwing from his own end zone. Just doesn't get it off in time. And now it's a 21-point game. And maybe the Dolphins can get back in this game. Guy, though, has not given the best blocks as Hanjo makes the catch, gets 9 yards. But Guy just not giving great blocks to his QB. And that's why they're just getting through. Looks like the Vikings have a player lagging out there. And J God's going to use it to his advantage and get the first down. See, it looks like one of the Vikings players, Ultimo looks like. Okay, now he's going to be... No, just look, he just lagged out. So only one block. Only one rusher now. He's having a man open the middle. He just misses him completely. He just went the opposite direction. And it's 2nd and 15 now. Second and 15. Looking. Short right. That's going to be caught, picked up off the ground almost. He's going to turn it upfield to the 30, dropping back now. Has blockers and diving to the 25. Might have been the 20, no, 26. So again, winning this week has been the Chiefs, Steelers, and Browns. So this is the final game rematch, and he's gonna miss a receiver on the slant. Maybe want him to cut back at the end there, but doesn't get it. 2nd and 15. Looking, going short right. This one's caught. Will he dive? He will. Had a lane, had 2 blockers ahead of him. He dived out of bounds. Maybe just save the clock and make sure. And looks like okay, offsides almost. Again, but the Vikings are being. It's an 8v6 right now. Okay, now looks like okay, got the players back on the field. So 8v7, they're forcing them. Looking, has a man open right side and just gonna miss him. Oh man, he just had trouble communicating in the back of the end zone, just missing his receivers. This is not the J God we saw a few days ago, but he's gonna have to move on. 2nd and goal, maybe get sacked. No, he's gonna move up in the pocket, running 6 yards. Took 6 guys to bring him down. 3rd and goal from the 3 now. Got 2 more chances. Need to score here. 2 minutes to play. Clock winding down. Maybe a 4th and 25 after this. Looking. If they do score. 3rd and goal. Looking. Running to his left. Got to look for a man. Jumps away. Now throwing. End zone caught. Touchdown. 3 defenders were there. All of them missed. And the Dolphins have life. It's Zay in the back of the end zone. Just great play. DB's missing him. Smirk has trouble. Smirk has had trouble kicking all game. Can he deliver one here? When they need him most, he can. And the lead is cut to 14. Looks like they're not going to go. They can milk now. They're going to go for 4th and 25. And this is going to be a big play here. It's not late. It's not late. I don't know what the Vikings were talking about, trying to say the 4th and 25 was late, but it was clearly before the kick. So the Dolphins need to convert here. If they don't get it here, this could be the game, because then the Vikings can just milk the game away. Looking. Back in zone. Tossing right short. Hondro's there, and he's going to make the catch. I don't think it was Hondro, because Hondro's on the other side. I don't know who it was. Number 0, whoever that was. But great play. And they're going to get a 1st and 15 with 1.5 minutes to go. Right side, that's going to be caught. Diving and out of bounds. Great job getting to the sideline. And it'll be 2nd and 1. Looking. Right, rolling right. Throwing. Has a man. Will he find him? No. Whoa. Why does Groot call... Oh. Looks like the Vikings were missing, have only 6 players on the field. It looked like maybe the Dolphins, it was going to be overthrown anyway. It kind of looked like at least the wide receiver was going to miss it. So Dolphins maybe catching a break there. Get the ball back as 2nd down, 2nd and 1, 1.5 minutes to play. Even after they score this though, I don't think they can go for 4th and 25 again. We'll have to see. But looking. Has a man in the middle. He's going to run it. Will he get there? He will. 2-yard gain. 1st down. Oh, man. But there was a force happening. And J-God ran on the force. So it's going to be... Unless... And it looks like... Oh, I don't know what's happening right now. They're not calling it. What is Groot doing? Why is this play still happening? Okay. That took like 15 seconds off the clock because for some reason J God decided to hike it. It should be 3rd and it should be 2nd and 11 right now. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Should be 2nd down. Yep, okay. Second and 25. J-God rolling left. And that's going to hurt him a lot. But he's going to throw short right. And just, again, it's just like his receiver. It's just like staying in the back instead of attacking the ball. It'll be third and 25. They have 2 more chances. Season on the line here. J-God rolling left. Looking. Might just have to toss it up. He's Hanjo short. As he goes there. He's going to get a good block. Only under a minute to play now. J-God stepping up. Throwing right side. A little bit high. And it's incomplete. And it'll be 4th and 25. And the Dolphins season is going to come down to this play. They need it. He's rolling right. Only 1 rusher. So I have a lot of time. But can't waste too much time. They still got to go for it again. Looking. Has a man back end zone. He'll just throw the short to Hanjo. Hanjo makes the catch. Gonna get blockers. Can he get in the end zone? He'll dive. And he'll be diving short of the game. Let's see if he gets tackled. No, he's gonna be getting in the end zone. Oh, man. Hanjo diving short. He didn't even need to jump and dive in the end zone. I don't know what Hanjo's doing. Hanjo just dives short of the end zone there for some reason. And the DBs just decided to stop running. Okay, number 12 is standing out of bounds. Extra point there. Is blocked. Gonna go for 4th again. Might have to check stream on that one. They call 4th again. I'm gonna also review this. Have it clipped, so let's just see. Okay, number 12 is standing out of bounds. Oh, he is. He definitely is. Don't know if they're gonna call it though, because don't know what's happening right now. They're hiking. What are they doing? Baz, what are you doing? Don't know. The Vikings just being really stupid. They're wasting clock during a review. But I can probably send him this clip because he's absolutely standing out of bounds here. Well, another controversial call. Let's see. They're going to go for 4th. Okay. Let's just move on past that. It's 4th and 25. Now the Dolphins season really comes down to this. They need it 4th and 25. Needs this. Gonna throw short to Hanjo. Gonna get a block. Hanjo diving to be short. And it's gonna be... Oh my god, Hanjo might have just sold the season for the Dolphins. Hanjo just sells the season for the Dolphins. He dives short. What is he doing? Now they're just gonna milk the clock. Joey can just milk the clock and get short. Incomplete. But I don't think the Dolphins are gonna get the ball back. I think Hanjo, short by 1 yard, may have just ended the Dolphin season. He's gonna have a man wide open to the left side, just milking clock, throwing deep down the middle. Has DB's there, incomplete touchdown, and the Dolphin season is gonna come to an end. And the Vikings is going to go to the Final Four. Zay had a chance of an interception and give his team just a chance to toss it up. And just, oh man. Just Hanjo diving short of the line to gain by 1 yard, maybe a few inches. and not much they can do here. Just have to chuck it up. And the Vikings are gonna move on to play the Steelers, I do believe. That's gonna be intercepted. And that's the game. Vikings, ball don't lie. They win this one 42-27 and are moving on to the Final Four. Probably they'll play the Steelers. J God tried to be a saving grace when he came late in the game. Wasn't able to. Joey, just great at defender, great at QB. Should be the clear MVP here. And it will be him. 36 points, 566 yards, 4 interceptions. Just great game by him. Great game by the Vikings. Great game and all. And after all this controversy, in the end, the Vikings still win and still move on. And that'll end our night here on HFFL Network. Look to see you again for the Final Four. Good night, everyone.